Hey, thank you for having me. And thank you for doing this interview, Hound. This is really awesome. This is a really fun idea. And I'm looking forward to watching the end results. My name is Stars Knight, and I've been playing Vikings for about 3.5 years now. So this is going to sound super silly, but it was 2018 when I started playing the game, and I was using a anonymous talk to text application. I ran out of minutes, and it said that if I tried Vikings War of Clans and got my castle to level 10, it would give me an extra 500 minutes. I got my castle to level 10, and I never left the game. It was really awesome. I enjoyed playing it so much that I continued playing it, and here I am, 3.5 years later. So my first kingdom is called Stamburg 761. Now, when I actually started the game, that kingdom was made that very same day. And I had always thought while I was staying in that kingdom, this kingdom was made for me. I left that kingdom because it became extremely huge in influence. All my friends left that kingdom as well. My friend GB left, my friend Sled left. Now, the clan that my friends were in, the leader, the chief, had actually reached out to me and asked if I would go there. But because I was current chief in 761, I decided to stick it out there for a few more months. After being in 761 for a while and just losing and losing and losing, I had almost quit the game, but luckily Sled had put in a good word to the chief, and GB did as well. And they invited me over to their clan again, and I was able to go play with my friends. After that, a lot of the members that were in God's clan has actually met up in Written in Blood. There are now several of us in Written in Blood from God's clan, which is original kingdom members of 761. So it's really awesome to have that connection again in the current clan I'm in. So for my favorite troop type, I'm gonna go with killers. I never really cared for melee just because everybody in my clan always had melee, and I just felt like I was getting nowhere. I was one of the many, and I wanted to be different. So I chose the killers, and I haven't regretted it. They're really fun to play. So right now, my favorite town skin is Guard of Enlightenment, and there's only really one main reason for that. And it's because it's this pretty gold and fuchsia slash hot pink color. And one of my favorite colors is fuchsia. So I definitely love the way this town skin looks. Now, as far as military bonuses go, I would have to go with Guard of War, not only because it looks awesome and it has that dark themed look, but also because of all the bonuses right here as well. My favorite hero skin will have to be Loki's daughter. This is absolutely one of my favorite hero skins simply because she looks amazing and I adore her little fox. It's so cute. I love her outfit. I'd actually wear that if I could. And the military bonuses you get is actually really awesome. So I would definitely choose Loki's daughter as my favorite hero skin. So my favorite event in the game is currently clan versus clan, simply because my clan wins a lot. My clan wins all the time in CVC, and even when we don't, we still make the best of it. We fight, we do our best, and we give it our all, and that's what matters in CVC. So I'd have to say for right now, simply because I don't have to use billions of warriors, I'm gonna go with CVC is my favorite event in Vikings War of Clans. So since I started playing back in 2018, and it's been quite some years now, they have added so many updates. There are a lot of new things that entered in the game, and it made it more interesting. So the evolution of the game, I think, is moving quite fast these days. Back in the day, it seemed like there was an update once every, I don't know, 6 months or a year, and now it's like an update every few months. So it's really interesting to see where this game is going to in the future and how it's going to turn out. I think Plarium's doing a good job of keeping up, and I'm definitely looking forward to the future to finding out what other updates could happen and how this game will turn out. The thing that got me into streaming was my 2-year-old kid. I would leave my PC open and my game going, and my child would come and get on my game, and they would mess with my game, and then I'd come back, and my armor would be off, or things would be different about my character, and I couldn't quite figure out what the heck was going on. So what I did is I just started recording, and then later on I would check and see, and I found out my 2-year-old child was basically getting on my PC when I turned my back to move my character around, because back then I was playing different games like Guild Wars 2 or other games like that. After I found that out, I found it to be very hilarious. I actually uploaded a view, I got a lot of likes, I got encouragement to continue to stream, to continue to make content. It was amusing, they enjoyed it, and so that's exactly what I did. And I just kind of stuck to making videos and streaming ever since then, and that was 12 years ago. So I've been doing this for a while now. Okay, so basically, I've actually fallen in love with making videos, with content creating, making informational videos, and bringing giveaways to the community. My subscribers make it all worthwhile of continuing my work. I absolutely adore them, and they adore me, and the overwhelming support I get from them just pushes me to do better each time I make a video. So, to say the least, my subscribers definitely motivate me and inspire me to continue creating content and streaming for Vikings War of Clans. So, my best memory about the game is actually kind of cheesy, but it's when I met GB and Sled. I remember I was in a different clan than Sled, and she's just this awesome female warrior in the game that I absolutely adored. And she would always be sending onslaughts out, and I'd be watching her from my other clan, thinking, yeah, when I get a bigger account, I'm gonna, attack everybody like she does. So, I remember thinking I wanted to get into the clan that she was about attacking somebody. And so I told her that I was really excited and that I wanted to come to her clan, and she said, see you in a few days. And I jumped over to her clan. And one of my best memories besides that is meeting GB. And another person I absolutely adore is GB. So some of my best memories is meeting my two best pals from Vikings War of Clans. As cheesy as that is, guys, that is actually some of my best memories. I'm so honored and happy to have met them. I would have to say my third best memory is meeting Princess. It was a little bit crazy because, and my third best memory would have to be when I met Princess Antandra on my very first live stream. She was following me around and I noticed her name and I was thinking, that's a really cool name. And we started talking and we just hit it off. So that is another awesome memory that I have is meeting Princess Antandra and talking to her. So you asked for one, but I gave you three. The three best memories I have is meeting my three best pals in Vikings War of Clans. If there was one thing about the game that I could change, is that silver was free. Because maybe we could just buy resources or produce resources. But having to constantly buy silver in the bank is draining, and draining on my bank account as well. I'm sure others feel that way as well. If there's one major thing I could change about the game, is that we could just get silver for free, or it just wouldn't cost that much silver when training troops. If I could keep one thing in the game the same, I guess it would be the music. The music's never really changed, and not a lot of people have that on anyways. But it's kind of nostalgia whenever I do click that music on from years ago when I first started playing and the music was on. And it kind of brings back memories to when I first started playing. So if I had to choose one thing, I guess it would be the music for right now. Thank you, Hound, for this interview and this question. There was a couple hard questions in here that actually took me a few days to answer, so thank you so much for allowing me the privilege to answer these questions. And thank you for your awesome creativity and the video idea. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the outcome. So once again, thank you, Hound, for having me. Alright, Vikings, I'll talk to you later.